So, I just watched the latest DC animated film, Justice Society World War II. First off, major props to DC for bringing us more Justice Society stuff. I think it's really cool that this is, we're getting more Justice Society stuff out there, and hopefully we'll get a whole live-action movie. Maybe it got announced and I just missed it. Who the fuck knows? Anyway, so I'm going to have to talk about some spoilers here. Not a lot, but I will have to talk about some spoilers, so you've been warned. But the movie's been out for about 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure everyone who's watching this has probably seen the movie or doesn't care about spoilers. So, let's get started with our first big thing, is that if you thought this was a standalone movie, it's not. It's kind of a sequel to the Superman Man of Tomorrow animated film. And I also kind of now imagine that the Batman Long Halloween animated films will be part of this new continuity. You see, I thought it was all going to be... I knew it was going to be all the same animation style, but I thought after the last DC animated cinematic universe was done, they were just not going to do anything else. But I guess that's no longer the case. I guess they're all connected. And it's weird that, right after your Superman movie, you decide to do a Flash movie that's not really a Flash movie, and you also mix in the Justice Society and something else we have to talk about. I don't know, I just found that weird. But did I like this movie? Absolutely. This movie, I will say, this is about an hour and a half long, a little under an hour and a half long, but it is go from the get-go. It is straight up, go time from the get-go. It's just go, 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 go. The first 5 minutes into the movie, it is straight up one action scene. You end up in another, you end up in another. This is a very much this movie doesn't waste time talking about anything. This is a movie that's pretty much more like action, and the action feels very fluid. I really enjoyed that. I liked how fluid the action was. All the characters are very likable. I really dug that. And it's also fun to see, Barry interact with Jay and this version of the Justice Society, who are all great. I really love the team. I do wish Alan Scott was there. I do wish Alan and Ted were part of the team. That's my own little lament, is that Alan and Ted aren't here to be part of this version of the team. But I get it. I get this version of the team. Especially when we get to pretty much the twist of this movie, but I'll get to that in a moment. So, there's just so much, action. There's so much, gravitas to everything that's going on. And this movie took surprises and twists and turns that I was no way expecting. And, okay, I gotta talk about the twist. So the whole time you're thinking that this is a time travel movie. This movie billed itself as a time travel movie. We all thought this was gonna be a fun time travel movie. It's a fun movie, but it ain't no time travel movie. This is a multiverse movie. That's right. This is Earth 2. Yeah, Flash doesn't go back to the past. He goes to Earth 2. And that's why, because the whole time I was thinking, wait, so how doesn't Barry know about Jay, and why is Diana here? Why is Diana here along with Steve? What? This isn't making sense. And then he runs into a guy who's bulletproof, and it's revealed, oh, that's Clark Kent, and then Barry puts it all together, and at the same time I was like, oh, that is a M. Night Shyamalan, good M. Night level twist. I didn't see, I actually like how it billed itself as a future, as a time travel story. I thought that'd be pretty fun. But nope, it's a multiverse story. And at the same time, I'm like, really? We're doing it? This is an all shared thing. We're just gonna do a multiverse movie, right? As your second film, along with it being a Flash and Justice Society movie. Wow, talk about a lot of second movie syndrome. And basically, this is what I'm calling it: second movie syndrome, where your second movie builds your entire universe in one, tries to do more lore than actual storytelling. So yeah. We also get a lot of great action scenes. I will say that the Diana stuff, whenever we see Wonder Woman fight, I will say that it is how it's shot and how it's cut. It feels like a straight up homage to the Gal Gadot first Wonder Woman movie. Like, I mean, yeah, it's World War II Nazis she's fighting instead of World War I Germans, but there's how it's shot in those scenes, it's straight up like they're copying the first Wonder Woman movie. Like, there is no doubt about that. The rest of the cast is really good. They don't really do a lot with the other characters. I mean, the only ones who feel like they really get any real character stuff is Hawkman and Dinah, Black Canary, outside of Wonder Woman and Steve. Hourman and Jay, while Jay gets to do some cool stuff, Hourman and Jay really are just kind of there. That's kind of the thing. And that sucks because, yeah, you'd think there would be more connection with having one Flash from Earth 1 and the other from Earth 2, but it's really like, oh, it's a multiverse. Cool. And then they move on. Like, and there's also, we also get Dr. Fate here, which is how they use him is kind of heartbreaking, and we get Earth 2 Aquaman, which surprised me. The arrival of Earth 2 Aquaman and this arrival of an unknown villain who I'm not sure who that's supposed to be. Some people are saying that's Felix Faust, others are saying that's Ra's al Ghul or Darkseid or Desaad. For all we know, that could be Dr. Manhattan, and we're building the Doomsday Clock. Actually, I would not be shocked if that, now that I think about it, I would not be shocked in the slightest if that was supposed to be Dr. Manhattan. And we are building the Doomsday Clock. Would anyone be shocked if it was? No? Okay. Or hell, it could be Perpetua in disguise, or it could be fucking Anti-Monitor. Could be any of them. So, anyway, yeah, it was this was just a really good story. It was a little like the twist was like, oh shit, the twist, but it does at the same time it doesn't feel like there's any weight there because no one goes, oh shit, there's a multiverse out there, or there's like other versions of us out there and coexisting side by side. Doesn't that break your brain? Oh wait, we've got Aquanazis to fight. Never mind, don't worry about the big questions, just keep punching the shit. So, at the same time, it is a good story, like, it is fun, and again, even though it is Earth 2, it's still, like, cool to see the Justice Society doing stuff. I thought that was really cool. Also, the guy who voices, Roosevelt sounds a lot like Jeremy Irons. Like, I can't be the only one who thought that listening to, like, his voice. I was like, is that Jeremy Irons? Is it? I don't know. But yeah. All in all, despite a few little things that just kind of bother me and that we're building to another shared cinematic universe, and that's probably what's going to happen with the long Halloween movies that are upcoming. Obviously not with Injustice, but still. It's still a good movie through and through, I gotta say. Like, I still enjoyed watching this movie. So you guys tell me in the comments below, if you saw Justice Society World War II, what did you guys think of it? Just comment below, let me know. Also, what do you think of the future of these new DC animated films? Are you guys excited or is not? And who do you think the villain is? Like, who do you think that villain who was acting as Earth 2 Arthur's advisor? Really curious to see what you guys have to say. And once again, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.